The setup phase in software development begins immediately after the project kickoff meeting and serves as the backbone for successful execution. Without proper preparation at this stage, teams often run into delays, miscommunication, and technical roadblocks. The goal of this phase is to ensure that everything is ready for the project to begin: tools, processes, environments, and team alignment. It's like laying the foundation of a building before the construction starts. One of the first activities in the setup phase is establishing project management tools. Teams often use software like Jira, Trello, or Azure DevOps to track tasks, monitor progress, and manage the backlog. Choosing the right tool and configuring it correctly helps the team stay organized and maintain visibility into the project's progress. This ensures that tasks can be assigned, deadlines tracked, and dependencies monitored effectively. Alongside project management systems, the team needs to set up version control repositories. Tools like GitHub, GitLab, or Bitbucket are configured to provide a central place where code is stored, reviewed, and managed. A branching strategy such as Git flow or trunk-based development is defined to ensure consistency in how code is integrated and deployed. This not only streamlines collaboration, but also minimizes conflicts when multiple developers work on the same code base. The development environment setup is another critical task. This may include configuring integrated development environments, setting up local servers, and ensuring that all team members have the same software versions and libraries. Standardization at this stage prevents problems later on where "it works on my machine" becomes a common excuse for bugs or errors. A well-prepared environment keeps development smooth and predictable. Parallel to development, the testing environment also needs preparation. QA engineers set up test databases, mock services, and automated testing frameworks to ensure the team can validate code quickly. In Agile teams, continuous integration and continuous deployment pipelines are often established during the setup phase. These pipelines automatically build, test, and deploy code to staging environments, enabling rapid feedback and early detection of defects. Another important aspect of the setup phase is communication and collaboration tools. Platforms like Slack, Microsoft Teams, or Confluence are configured so that team members and stakeholders can collaborate seamlessly. Decisions made here determine how daily updates will be shared, where documentation will live, and how issues will be escalated. Clear communication structures prevent misunderstandings and keep the team aligned. During setup, the team also agrees on working agreements and standards. This can include coding guidelines, code review practices, documentation expectations, and the definition of done. By aligning on these rules early, the team reduces ambiguity and sets consistent quality standards. These agreements also help resolve conflicts later by providing a reference point for how the team agreed to work together. The allocation of roles and responsibilities is another critical element in this phase. While the kickoff introduces roles at a high level, the setup phase ensures those roles are applied in practice. Developers receive repository access, testers get permissions for testing tools, and the project manager establishes dashboards for progress tracking. Clear accountability avoids confusion later and ensures each task has a defined owner. The setup phase also covers security and access management. Permissions must be assigned carefully to ensure sensitive information and systems are protected. This may involve setting up VPNs, encrypting data, or enforcing multi-factor authentication. Security is often overlooked early on, but addressing it during setup protects the project from vulnerabilities later. In addition, the setup phase may involve onboarding and training. If the project is using new tools, frameworks, or methodologies, the team may need short training sessions or workshops to get everyone up to speed. This upfront investment reduces the learning curve once execution begins and increases productivity from the very start. By the end of the setup phase, the project should have a fully equipped technical environment, a structured collaboration framework, and clear agreements on how the team will work. These preparations ensure that the team can move into planning and execution smoothly, without wasting time resolving technical or procedural issues. The setup phase is often invisible compared to development, but it's a silent driver of project success. In conclusion, the setup phase is much more than just installing tools or creating accounts. It is about creating a stable foundation for the team to operate effectively and consistently. By investing time in setting up environments, tools, standards, and communication pathways, the project minimizes risks and avoids costly disruptions later. A strong setup phase ensures the team can focus on delivering value, confident that the infrastructure and processes supporting them are reliable and ready.